Let's go, it's the Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show.
While Ratchet evacuates the humans across town and keep the collateral damage to a minimum.
That's not exactly playing to my strengths, Brian.
Old friend, we need to earn the humans' trust again. Just do your best.
Well, for the story, I haven't personally seen Transformers 3 yet, so I can't fully comment, but from what I gather, everything in this game takes place before the movie. I actually like the idea as it feels like it leads on to it and doesn't feel like it's rushed into some story from the movie and then you skip events that were important in the movie and blah blah blah. Saying that, the story is nothing amazing. Basically, the run-of-the-mill Decepticons trying to destroy the world and invade it, while the Autobots have to stop them. So, badass showdowns, cool slowdown shootouts, and great flying events help progress the story in an entertaining way. Not to mention, once again, Megatron steals the show with his voice acting, and he has some of the greatest fucking lines ever.
Technology against the Autobots.
Starscream! You imbecile!
I was actually laughing at a lot of them. The story may not be anything to write home about, but for a Transformer fan, it does the job and gives you that vibe of Decepticons vs. Autobots story. On top of that, you get a solid voice acting cast from our robot friends. Can't say the same for the humans. In the end, just expect to get really just a Transformers, run-of-the-mill, save the world story.
No! Please!
We get to the graphics. Now, the graphics were hard for me to judge at first. Some things look downright fucking ugly, and some environments and weapons and so on take forever to load. It's like, what the fuck, Halo 2 again? Then on the flip side, the sky levels look fucking amazing for a movie game. Even a regular game, they look pretty damn good. The explosions look pretty good, and the animations on the robot are similar to War for Cybertron, which already were pretty high-class stuff for the transformations anyway. So while some of the environments look like they could have used some work, other ones like the sky level and the lava area look pretty badass. As far as the art design goes, it's up to you. Do you like the way that Bay made Transformers? I do, but a lot don't. So that goes up to you. I like the art design. Now the gameplay. This is where, in my opinion, would make or break this type of movie game. The gameplay borrows a lot of elements from War for Cybertron. This isn't a bad thing at all, since War for Cybertron was pretty damn good in the gameplay. You saw what I gave it, a very nice 8.8. You'll mostly run around the battlefield blasting away at other robots with your 2 interchangeable weapons. You also have grenades and 2 special abilities to use. On top of that, you can transform into stealth mode, which is the new form that is basically car form, but gives you a bonus in defense, and you have some pretty heavy artillery. It's a cool mode, but I really didn't see the huge need for it. There could have just been weapons on the car form and made them, you know, the car a tad weaker, but give you a little bit boost in strength. I didn't feel like it was the greatest idea. The form just didn't feel executed right, or they didn't use it right. Saying that, I think the biggest improvement for me is the feel of the game giving you actual objectives. In every level you can only be one Autobot or one Decepticon. This may sound like it's limiting, but in reality each level actually feels different due to using a certain robot and his abilities. To add to that, you also get different types of environments for each level. Sure, this may not sound like it adds much to the overall gameplay, but one of my biggest pains with War for Cybertron was that a lot of the places just looked the same. That made the gameplay feel like it was dull at times in the campaign. This game decides to one-up you and give you one robot per level, but make each level more diverse. Saying that, you can only use one robot per level, meaning co-op is out of this game. A major feature that was a ton of fucking fun in War for Cybertron. Played through it multiple times with different friends. In this, I doubt I'll return more than once to gather the rest of the achievements. It's fun, it is, but it doesn't have that co-op replayability, and it's sorely missed here. It makes the levels more diverse, which is great, but when you see your other robot friends jumping on screen and helping you kill baddies, you can't help but scream, Why can't I fucking invite real people? They have to figure out a way to combine both the co-op feature, but also make each level diverse like in this game. I'm sure they can figure it out, but it is sorely a missed feature in this game. Now let's hit up multiplayer. As for multiplayer, this was a nice bonus for War of Cybertron. I had a blast going online and customizing my robot and blasting away at other people with all these different weapons and classes. I was actually really good at it too. Not to brag, but I was the shit. So this game features a similar online with even a little more balance to it. Some might bitch about the slowness of the leaders and warriors, but I think the heavy feel was needed to counter the speed and swiftness of scouts and hunters. Overall, trying out each class, I can safely say that each one has its advantages over the other, and if used correctly, could just about defeat any other class. Whereas War for Cybertron, I felt that the scouts and warriors usually dominated. So balance is brought in this game, and I do like that. What I don't like is that you max out level 20 now. With that, it gives you that one freaking online achievement. Well, two, but the other one you just have to die quick. Get your character to level 20. That's it. Not get all classes to level 20. Not get a max of all the classes together combined into a certain level to 20. One class to level 20. It gives you very little incentive to play other than just killing bad guys for fun. And don't get me wrong, it's fun. And I'll continue to play and kill people online with different classes. However, the incentive is important. Trophies and achievements and prestige and all that stuff, that's important for an online community to keep going. Giving us a few more achievements here in High Moon, especially when you're online, would have made this experience a little better and kills the replayability in my opinion.
Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. If that puto wants beef, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka.
Megatron, you're a hard one to find.
I was wondering when you'd show up.
Whatever you're up to, it ends here. Now.
Now, what to think of this game overall? Well, let's break it down like this. I can't possibly go everything that Dark of the Moon got right or wrong. In some ways, I feel like it was going in the right direction for the series. The weight of each Transformer really helps. This was always a small annoyance of mine. I wanted to feel like a heavy-ass machine beating the shit out of another robot. I finally feel like that when I'm playing as a heavy warrior like Megatron or Prime, and I feel so much bigger and stronger than someone like Sideswipe or Bumblebee, who's a lot quicker and more agile. I also really like that each level felt really different in the campaign, and basically gave each Autobot and Decepticon its time to shine. And on top of that, the balance working better online definitely was a better direction. Now, I also felt the game got some things backwards. While some levels looked great, little things like loading issues, ugly environments at times, and repeating enemies far too much, even more than War for Cybertron, hurt the overall look for it. Also, taking out such important features like great co-op is a big fuck no! No! Say it with me. Fuck no! And making the level cap at level 20 and only having one online achievement and trophy makes the replayability really hurt in the end. My thoughts are the following. I believe Dark of the Moon is a good Transformers game. It's sadly not on the level as War for Cybertron was. It falls short in few too many areas to consider it great. I would suggest it to any Transformer fan or shooting fan to try out this game though. It is a full price game. Is it worth the full price? I honestly don't think so. But I bought it for $30 and I felt like I got some really fun moments out of it. Either buy or rent, but I believe this game you should definitely try out if you like Transformers or you just like a shooting game. Just don't expect another knockout like War for Cybertron was. I will award Dark of the Moon a solid score of a 7.5. I'm hoping to see more improvements from High Moon for their next Transformers project, and basically combining all the good elements from both games and creating the best Transformers game there could be.
I could crush the spark out of you right now, Prime.